Boom! Back in the room. Good evening. Who we got? We've got Ian, we've got Viper Detecting, we've got Suffolk Hunter, Owen, Huntress Kimmy and Clodhopper Scott. I'm assuming it's Kimmy. Michael, good evening to you. Detecting the Past, good evening to you. South Coast Detecting, good evening to you. Let's get a bit of light off the old noggin, because we're shining tonight. We're shining. Now, as you may have noticed, the chat box is not fired itself up, so we will have to deactivate and reactivate. It's a sort of weekly thing now, but I don't want to upset Ian, so we'll have to deal with that. Bear with me for about 20 seconds while I do this. Talk amongst yourselves. The only good thing is I'm well used to it now. Here we go. Boom. Back in the room. There you go, in. Just for you, matey. Just for you. Righty hody. Martin's in the house. The Divi Detectorist. And there we go. I'm assuming Kimmy and my gold's out today on one of our permissions. The grounds like rock, but did find a hammy. There you go then. I think Martin's had a bit of an issue with something hard today, haven't you, Martin? Right, let's catch up with your comments. Fat Fool, Rick, just missed you. Just went off screen. I've got you. I caught you before you fell off the edge of the screen there, Rick. Fat Fool, thanking you. Righty ho. Ian, receiving a prize. It's amazing. Thank you so much. What was it, Ian? I can't remember. I think who was... I did get an email off somebody, which was nice. Always nice when you get an email off somebody who wins a prize. Let's see if I can find it. Get my phone out of my pocket because it's just on vibrate. We don't want to get too excited, do we? Let's see if I can find it. Probably can't. Oh, here we go. I got it. Yep, Raven. Thanks, Raven, for that. And he sent me a picture. Jolly good. And he's got the Evolution Nell t-shirt. And he looks damn fine in it. Absolutely damn fine figure of a man there, Raven. Right, one thing I've forgotten to do is sort the analytics out. Let's see if we can do that. Let's see. We've got a good stream. My doctor's always saying, have you got a good stream? We've got 17 viewers. Right. Anybody new? No. I think you've been talking amongst yourself, which is good. Sorry if a little bit washed out, but against my better judgment, I had to update my graphic card drivers. And I wonder why I was flickering on my live stream, and I set it to 60 kilohertz, and UK has got 50, so that cured that. Pomsy. Oops. I shall show this one, Pomsy. I don't know why they hid it. I think there's something to do with subscribers, I think. Pomsy said, receiving prize today. Thanks, Steve. Mug and a sticker. I do a mail call and a shout out, but you're not sub my channel. Have I not, Pomsy? Have I not? Let's see if we can do that right now. I did catch Part-Time Detector, Amy's quick shout out, and you mentioned Pomsy. There you go. I've just subscribed. I've hit the bell, Pomsy, so you can give me a shout out now. Right, that's sorted out. These people, they just slip through the net. Right, 16 viewers at the moment. Why I can't see my whole page on my screen, I do not know. But I can see 16, so that's the only thing I need to know. Righty, hope we've all had a good weekend and a good part of week-wise. I know, the shame, South Coast detecting. Yeah, I do believe Scott was taking a whiz out of me earlier on today. I'm subscribed to you. I'm subscribed to Kimmy and Scott, so you can't get me on that one. I just checked. XP is in the house. Good evening to you, XP. Hope you're well. Right, we have a full 6 slots of finds tonight, and obviously there's a giveaway with British Chick. Good evening to you. Thanks for dropping in. Right, this is what I'm going to be giving away. It's a pretty cool pair of shades. Yeah, you can see my ring in it, that. But sort of a camo leaf type camo design with sort of a cool orange tint. So there you go. That's later on tonight. That will be at 9:45. So just over half an hour. I'll give those away, and we'll do the normal thing. We'll see how many we've got on. That'll be a number from 1 to whatever. And I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to type the word go, and after that you've got to do your numbers. And obviously I'll have written a number down, what I want to, beforehand, and then stop, and you stop. It's quite civilized. It works. Amy done it. It works for her, so I'm sure we can make it work. Suffolk Hunter, bring them glasses when we meet on Friday. I'm actually going to see Suffolk Hunter on Friday. We're going to have a cup of coffee, and I'm going to, at long last, give him his prize of his bag, which I got after going to Spring Detectable. So, Part-Time Detector, good evening, Amy. I just mentioned you, just mentioned your name, and poof, there you go, and you appeared. I'm just saying, some cool shades I'm going to give away. But I just hope they don't go to America, because that'll cost me an arm and a leg. It's not the price of the stuff, it's the price of the postage. Stephen, good evening to you. Just trying to keep up with the new additions of people. We have 21 on board at the moment. Mr. Random's in. Good evening, Mr. Random. How are you? So, what should we do first? Shall we crack on with some photos? Get some pictures out of the way. the first picture I've got, you may notice by his absence there's someone not on board at the moment, but he's given me a note to say he's going to be late, so hopefully in about another 15-20 minutes, depending on what he's up to, he could show his face. Then I'll show his picture. But at the moment, what I'll do is I'll work backwards from 6 back to 1, so give him plenty of chance to pop up. Right, so at number 6, and actually this chap is not on at the moment. I like to show the pictures when the people are on. No, he's not on. We're waiting for Cromwell as well. Whether he'll make an appearance, I don't know. If you don't make an appearance after the giveaway, then obviously I'll show the pictures. Party pop for no reason. Let's just see if I can find a picture first. Well, there's one here for me. He's not on. This one might work. Yeah, this will work. This chappie is on. Let's try this one. Well, no, he's actually not on, is he? I thought he was. Stan's lad, I'm sure I've seen him. Anybody confirm? Spinning back through the comments. Yes, he's on. There you go. I missed you, Stan's lad. I forgot to say hello, good evening. Been working on the farm today, connecting 3-phase slurry pumps. There's a job you don't want to leak all over you. It's horrible, but I couldn't say no, as he has let me detect the fields. There you go. See, you scratch his back and he just drops you right in the poo. So there you go, Stan's lad. I know what it is. Can you explain? A keyhole escutcheon. Escutcheon? A lovely card and stickers too. But. Lock hole, no. Unfortunately, you don't know the scale of the thing, but it's smaller than what it looks on the screen. Rob says, has he won the best detectress in the world yet? Probably not. A keyhole sideways. Yeah, I can see what you're saying there, Ian, but it's not. Rob's waiting for a red carpet invite. May have to wait a while, Rob. May have to wait a while. Right, I'm assuming that Stan's lad is feverishly typing away. Might be detecting a very bad shield. A ninja throwing star, says Scott. What did I just say? You have to wait a long while, Rob. Cheeky sob. Predictive text, eh? Oh, isn't that wonderful? Owen's in the house. Been cleaning the car. What this time of day in the dark? I suppose it's still dark. Can't see. Got all me blinds down. Me green screens are down. I can't see out. Come on, Stan's lad. Look, you were keeping us in suspenders here. South Coast detecting. Just need to do some detecting, Rob. Michael says badly cast fibula. An old cog with a very worn middle hole. That's very rude. How dare you call somebody that? Can't stand, lad. Have you wandered off somewhere and you can't hear what I'm saying? Well, I'll give Stan's lad another minute. If not, we'll move on. And I'll tell you what it is. Stan's lad. It's been hidden for some reason. I don't know why they've hidden that one, Stan's lad, but I think Rob's released your message. Medieval spur rowel. 1350, 1450. A big 3 inches wide. I mean, diameter. Signs of gilding, but got a bit of bronze disease. Found on the footpath, 6 inches deep. Stephen, good evening to you, in case I missed you. Martin been using clickbait thumbnails, has he? Tut, 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 Martin. Wouldn't have expected you to do that, mate. Oh, the 6 inches deep may have done it. Derek, good evening, Derek. Good evening to you. Thanks for joining us. We've got 25 on at the moment. Fudge face. Now, I know what the saying is, but surely he's not on. Oh, he is, look. Bloody hell. Fudge face. Fudge face. Thank you, mate. It's very boring. You probably wish you wouldn't have turned up to this one, but there we go. Right, this one's for, I think, Viper detecting, if I can get the right graphic to come up. Let's try this one. I think that's yours. There you go. It's a sort of a 3-in-1, unfortunately. I couldn't really separate them out very well, but apparently I missed these last week, and he just nudged me to say get them on this week. So your wish is my command, and there they are. Sorry, Stephen. I've been asleep since I talked to you last. Who is Del Boy? Amy, really? Martin says, never used clickbait in my life and I'm shocked by this accusation. So who's Martin the clickbaiting then? Oh, Scott says, I love your clickbait thumbnail. I'm not going to get involved. I'm not going to get involved. Right, so that's Martin upset. There you go. Viper detecting all in one day. His second ever go with the Knox. And I think you said in your email it was your first, that's a fibula, the first fibula. Ian, witty as ever, an elephant trunk with 2 coins. There you go, Martin's on the money. Look, Roman fibula. Or as Suffolk Hunt says, a Roman nose protector. Scott's backtracking, just yanking a chain. Yeah. Okay, I thought the kid from Open All Hours was here. Rob says he always clickbaits by putting a metal detecting in his tags. Another witty one from Ian. A groin guard for a very unfortunate man. Righty. So there's 2 down, 4 to go. That one's Josh. I daren't put that on before he come in. We've used that one. We've done that one. That's Cromwell. We might as well see mine then, because there's got 2 from Cromwell. He's not actually on at the moment. Oh, no, he's not on. I'm sure he's not on. Correct me if I'm wrong, people. Is Cromwell on? I'm going through the comments and I can't see him on. So unless I'm blind, we'll hang on to those 2 and the Josh one. So I've got one more to do. We'll just go back to the home screen so I can just show these shades I'm going to give away later on tonight. Brand new. I was going to say in the box, but the box got destroyed. So they are brand new and they will be wrapped securely. That's a giveaway 9:45. And good evening to you, Anne. Thanks very much for dropping in. Fudge Face is saying hello again to everybody. So I forgot to ask who's going to be my thumb up monitor this evening. Anybody want to take on the difficult role of being a thumb up monitor, because I can't see the thumbs up on my second screen, so it's down to you to help me out now. Perhaps someone different, or perhaps someone who as does it most weeks would like to do it again. Yep, thumbs up people. I'll hit my little graphic button again. Thumb up, thumb the video up. Look, there's 25 people on. There's probably about 18, 20 actually contributing, and there's probably 5 lurkers who are just watching and not saying anything. So no takers for the thumb up monitor. Alright, I'll play my latest jingle then. Bing! Give you a bing. Pomsy's up at Gatwick detecting what on the runway. Might be quite dodgy. The lurkers are waiting for the giveaway. Yep. Did you notice when I done the 6 prize giveaway last time for the 1,000 sub competition, we had about 46, 47 people, and after the draw was drawn, then they all went. We went down about 25, 28. But there you go. It is what it is, I suppose. With a drone, yeah, with a drone, yeah. Just shut Gatwick down. Amy's been very rude about a mini gherkin. Oh, so no one want to do thumbs up, Ben? Anne, my trusty thumb up person, would you like to take on the mantle of thumb up monitor this evening? Stephen Petticoat is on. Good evening to you, Mr. Petticoat. I want a metal detector for a 4-year-old. I think Regton will sort of do sort of kiddie detectors, don't they? But you either want a toy or you want something that actually works, don't you? Oh, sorry, did you say, Anne? Oh, I beg your pardon, I didn't see your comment saying you do it. Let's have a scroll back. Oh, yeah. Slap me wrist, Anne. Thank you very much. So, what's the thumb up situation? Anne, the score's on the door. Shilling King Metal Detecting UK, good evening to you. Thanks for dropping in. Not missed a lot. I'm just going through a few pictures, and then at 9:45, 9:45 in old money, I should be giving away these brand new shades. Sort of a camo, tree camo design with a funky orange tint. $15 thumbs up, not good enough. 15 thumbs is not good enough. I'll hit my button. I'll ask you again. Hit the thumb up button. The least you can do is hit a thumb up button if you're not going to comment. Comment, just say hello. We're not going to ask you any difficult questions. We're quite laid back here. So there's a lot more on that than a talking. So just go hello or put a little emoji up if you don't want to type hello. Go on, Pomsy, give me one as well. They would look better on a Garrett user. See, I don't know when Josh is going to rock up, but wouldn't it be really horrible if you missed out this giveaway? I'm not putting a shoe on my head, Rob. Been there, done that, ain't happening again. Thanks, Stephen. Party time. I'll swap with thumbs up for some shades. Shoo, shoo, shoo. Not happened, WBC. Josh has given me a note for being, he's excused. He's given me a note to say he's going to be late on parade tonight. He's hoping to get on about 9:30. But it depends if he plays his tactics. Now, obviously, you lot will know what he's doing tonight by his YouTube name. That's some good graphics you got there, WBC. There's a shoe and a training shoe. Done well. Rob, I like to say is finally something decent as a giveaway. 27 on at the moment, people. Come on, Josh. Right, well, we look at this. I had to make up one slot, and I'm afraid it's nothing very spectacular. Something I found a while ago now, so I don't think I've just found it. WBC, the boots didn't show up on screen. They're on my screen. There's some like some brown shoes and some blue trainers. Whee! The bat phone is on the go. Now for this, I will have to have the aid of my bins, because being old, I can't see. Oh, South Coast Detectives just thumbed me. Oh, yeah, thumbed up, I think you mean. We'll thumb later on, okay. Right, it's a text message for somebody who's actually on here at the moment. Well, I've got two actually. One from Vodafone, but we'll take no notice of that. We'll dismiss that. Doesn't count. Right. Oh, that's very rude. Very rude. As he teasing poor old Josh. Quite a rude text off Ian. But there again, you expect nothing less. Anyway, that above me there is a King John short cross penny, $11.99 to $12.16. Vibe Detector started leaving my phone on charge whilst playing one of your live streams for 2 hours each night. I don't think it helps. Thanks for everybody who's done that, but I don't think that's made naff all difference. So they probably thought of that, and there's probably, I don't know, some algorithm which stops that happening. But thanks for trying anyway. Diana, good evening. You're just scrolling off screen. We have another text message from somebody. You're just doing it to make me put my glasses on, aren't you? That's all you're doing it for. Oh, I know who this one's from, because I'll put your name on the number so I know it's you. Okay, so we'll see what this person has to say. Teach in a lesson. I don't know what it is with you lot. There's three people who really like digging at each other. Right, Thor's Treasure, good evening to you. I know, Anne, I'm sorry. I appreciate you giving me 4 hours. That's not made a beans worth difference. And I mentioned it somewhere else, and I got basically told that I was a wally for even trying it because it won't work. But it wasn't my idea. It was somebody else who's got a lot more subscribers than I have. But there we go. What we're talking about is watch hours. I've got me 1,000, but I'm just a nat short on the watch hours. My fault entirely. Haven't put enough videos out. But if you lot go back and look at a few videos, then I might get me watch hours up. Yeah, Stan's lad, nice shorty half sleeve. Shorty half sleeve, soon be quarters. Yeah, that's quite torn, isn't it? That wasn't me. 22 thumbs, says Anne. Okie dokie, back to home screen. Is that referring to me, Fudge Face? Part-time detective Steve, tell everyone to go to Thor's 1K giveaway. Well, there you go. Amy said it. Apparently Thor is having a 1K giveaway. But don't rush off now. I want you to stick with this live for a while. We've got 28 on at the moment. Scott says head to semi-virals, but the watch hours didn't count because copyright material. Yeah, I know. I thought I'd bought a piece of music. I used it and then that got held back saying that was copyright. So I just had to shorten it under 20 seconds and I got away with it. But I thought I'd paid for it. But there we go. Yeah, you're right, Anne. It could split into quarters any time. Dave's on. Hello, Dave. Good evening to you. I'm fine. I've had a cup of tea, so that's good. We're going to do a draw in about 11 minutes time. The draw is for nice pair of shades, brand new, sort of a camo leaf type design. It's very inconsiderate, Thor, if you're doing a live stream or a giveaway right at this moment in time. Thanks, Rob, for that. Scott says, ooh, my new glasses. 25 thumbs up. That's magic. Thanks to all for who's taken the time to thumb up. And don't forget, in the unlikely event if you haven't, bing! Give you a bing! Looks like everybody wants the glasses. Basically what I'll do, I've got my pad here, I've got my marker. We'll wait until 1:45, as I said. We'll see how many people we've got on. At the moment we've got 30. Then it'll be a number from 1 to 30. I'll write a number down. I'll turn the mic off because apparently you lot can hear the number, what I write down. Okay, so I'll write a number down. I'll then type go. I won't tell you when I'm going to do it, and then you fire me some numbers and I'll have a look. Now, I've had a little issue with this with Amy's live stream. I thought I'd won, well, I did win a prize, but I thought I'd won one because on my screen that came out, I was the first one with the letter Amy, but then obviously that don't work like that, and we've had an issue here with it, with Josh saying he won, but on my screen he didn't. So we're going to go on what I see on my screen, and if you're going to argue about it, I'll screenshot it and send it to you, or you can look at the playback. But anyway, that's how it's going to work. That's in about 9 minutes. What's Rob Whitman on about? He's had it up for days. I'll show how much support Steve gives his faithful crew. Shout freedom and invade Suffolk, Thor. No, we're not started yet, Shilling. What do you do to be in a draw? Well, as I say, Anne, I'll write a number down. I'll tell you how many viewers we've got on. At the moment it's 29. When you see the word go from me, nobody else, right? When you see go come up, you type away a number between 1 and 30 or whatever we've got viewing. And then as soon as I see on my screen the winning number which matches the number I'm going to write on here, I shall type stop. Then stop, and then that's the winner, Anne. I say, Thor, a multiple personality is multiple accounts. Well, I'm not going to leave it any later than 9:45, Josh, so if you're not here, unfortunately, you've crapped out. And in case you've not noticed, there's only one blue wrench tonight. No, don't say go, Rick. 9:45. That's not even 9:45. Just calm the heck down, you lot. Hello, Thor. Can I just type 1:30? Nope, you can't just type 1:30. You've got to type a number. I'm saving up for Rick when he comes out with Detectable. I've got a feeling I'm going to have to buy him a lot of fish and chips. So I hope you're hungry, Rick. Scott says, anyone found Hammered today, or is it just him? Guess he's found a Hammered. It's way past 21:45. It's not where I live. It might be where you are. Where I am, it's 21:38. Yeah, I got a bit silly last week, didn't it? All these blue wrenches. 30 viewers at the moment. Doesn't work like that viper detecting. Fish and chips, yum, yum. Rob says, got a dodgy video, Steve, so he has to mod me or it goes viral. Not bothered, Rob, to be honest. I see, you're a bit ahead of us, are you, Stephen? Whereabouts are you, mate? Obviously not in the UK. No, Rick, my time. British summertime. Not when you'll be here for about 6 more hours, won't you, Rick? Waiting for that. Oh, in the med. Wow. God, how the other half live, eh? I've been doing glamorous things like cleaning out fish ponds. Oh, bought myself a new camera. Bought myself a pretend GoPro. Tried it. It's absolutely crap. It's about 10 times worse than the camera I'm using at the moment. So not happy with that. Got onto them and they just refund the money, no questions asked. So I got a knackered camera. A new knackered camera, but there we go. That's another story for another night. Yep, not too bad, is it, Amy? 30 people, 25 thumbs up. Still got to squeeze another 5 people. The other 5 people who haven't. Thumb up the video. It's not difficult unless you're on mobile. You probably haven't got the thumb up icon. Right, well, I don't think Cromwell's going to turn up, so I'll hang on to Josh's picture. We'll do one more picture before we do the draw, or the giveaway, should I say. This is from Cromwell. And no rude remarks about it, please. Well, the mobile button has a, or the mobile has a button, does it? Shillings found the icon for a blue wrench. Looks like Whitworth. That don't count, mate. Stan's lad reckon Arsenal getting hammered. Rob saving my thumb for a popper or a win. I'll tell you what. We'll just nip back to the big screen because people don't have whinge if I do this not on the big screen. We'll do this one's for Rob to give me a thumb up. Hey! Mr. Random, give me a thumb up. I knew somebody would say that. It's Celtic ring money, isn't it? Yep, that's it. Kimmy's on the money. Rob's not saying anything. Good for you. Did I get it off Wish? Yes, I got it off Wish. I got about 6 little packages this morning. It's just like Christmas. The only thing is you do take a wee bit of a gamble because well, it's too difficult to send back, innit? But to be fair to them, if you get anything dodgy or don't work, they just give you your money back. So I've ended up with a zip case full of new mounts and stuff for the action cam, and 2 batteries. But unfortunately, I don't fit my old camera. But there we go. We can't have everything, can we? No more sarcastic texts. That's good. 27 thumbs up. Thanks, Anne. We've got 31 viewers on at the moment. And we've got 2 minutes before I give these gorgeous, gorgeous shades away. Banggood or AliExpress. Are they any good then? I dare say they're all Chinese, are they? It's just that somebody from the Spring Detectival got me into Wish, and I can't keep off it now. Can't keep off it. But there we go. You do pay your money, or very little money, and you take your chance. There's no gamble with Wish. Yep. I've seen some. I thought, shall I get a memory card? I thought, no, I'm not going to do that, because one looked just like a SanDisk Ultra, but obviously without the word SanDisk on it. Scott, my detector needs shades. Fred's ready. Fred, have you thumbed up, Fred? I can't go until you thumbed up. And I know you're not thumbed up yet. Click a thumb up. Rob's never been on Wish. Don't go, Rob. Don't go on Wish, because there's so much there that you need. There's stuff on there that you never knew you needed. The clothing, I've not put my toe in the water on that, because they're all Asian sizes, and like over here we're a bit bigger than them, and I'm just a bit worried about getting something like extra large, and I see they're going to be too small or really too big, so I'm hanging off on that one at the minute. Anyway, it's caught 2, folks. Let's get back to the big screen. Lawn bowler, Josh. Now, Ian was hoping you weren't going to show up, but 9:45, I said I'm going to do a draw for these shades. A gorgeous, gorgeous leaf camo design with a funky orange lens. They are new, wrapped, but the box unfortunately didn't quite make it, so I shall box them up properly to whoever wins. I'll just recap on what I'm going to do. There's 33 on now, so they're all gagging to get these glasses, even though they're nothing to do with metal detecting in the life. They don't like metal detecting, but they want to win the glasses. 33 on. I'm going to write on this piece of paper here a number between 1 and 33. When I type go on the screen, you type away furiously until I see the number on this pad. I will then say stop, you pack it in, and then I'll reveal this and I'll say who's won. Okay, that's the way it's going to do. Well, that's the way it's going to happen. So I'm going to turn the mic off, because some clever clogs reckon he can hear the number I write down. So we've got 33, so it's going to be a number between 1 and 33. Mic's going off now. Mic's back on. Done the deed. Behind my hand is a number. Now, you've got to wait for the word go. I'm going to put it in, but I'm not going to hit the keyboard yet. Don't do it yet, because I'm going to waffle for a bit. I might even have a drink. I'm going to keep you lot waiting. Obviously, you're going to see my hand go down, so I'm going to put it down anyway, so you can't see my hand. I'm going to poise over the enter. Not yet. Number 1 to 33. Stop. Stop, 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 stop. Woo, woo, woo. Desist. Cease. Right, I'm winding my way up to the top. There's a number on there. It's the first one I see on my screen, regardless of what you see on your screen. Okay, I've got to try and find me go now. There's me go, and detecting the past. Detecting the past. 17 is the first 17 I can see. There was a 27, 7, 16, 13, 15, and then detecting the past. Congratulations, detecting the past. You, my friend, have got a nice pair of sunnies. You can go covert with your sunnies. I'll put them back in the wrapper. I'll try and find a box for them and put some bubble wrap around them, so hopefully they'll get to you in one piece. So that's detecting the past. I shall have to write it down because I go to sleep and I forget things. So I need your address, detecting the past. If you could either email me, there it is, somewhere. There, because I moved it. Above my head, in a red, email me address, or if you want to use Facebook Messenger, send me a message of your postal address and I'll pop them in the post. So that's detecting the past. Who hit 17 after that? There was Michael done a 17, but too late. Ian done a 17, too late. Derek done a 17, but too late. Fat Phil went 1 to 33, so I don't know what went on there, Rick. Dave, 7. Any more 17? Viper detecting, done 17, but you're all too late. Stephen, oh, Fudge Face, you got it right. You got it right, Fudge Face, but unfortunately, way, way, way too late. You're going to blame because you're in the med. There's a time lag. Anybody else on 17? Right, my right hand man said stop. Just trying to catch up with the comments because you lot do get ever so excited after giveaway. Amy didn't realise it had started. Bloody hell, Amy, 9:45. We're 35 viewers now, so we've got 2 extra viewers, but unfortunately after the giveaway. So well done detecting the past. Let's go through the comments. Five people said 17 after the winner. After I said 17's the winner, they all typed 17. Don't you just love it? Oh, I see, Rick. Very considerate. I was a bit worried about Rick or Amy winning the glasses. It'd probably cost me about 15 quid to send it over the States. Not that I begrudge that. If you win it, you win it. Lee got it first. See, here we go. Here come the little arguments now. Look. Petticoat, did I miss it? I was on the bog. Oh dear. Yes, but I've been saying ever since I started 9:45 I'm going to do a draw. You want to go on the bog at 9:45? It's totally up to you. Right. Was that Ian? Good sensor bypass. What are you on about? Right, it's just the luck of the draw, people. You know, you may well have put 17 as you see the word go, but that's the way it works. give away some poppers. You can pop them for the people who get number first. I can't post fireworks in the post. Good God, what do you think the Royal Mail will say when I say there's a party popper in there? I'd probably have the armed response vehicle come round. Big Boy 01 UK, good evening to you. You just missed a draw, unfortunately. But now I can show Josh's picture. Josh wants his spanner. Right, Josh, get your teeth around this, mate. Let us know what that is and why it's different. There is a before and there is an after picture. Before, after. Before, after. And he didn't do a Rob Random on it. Don't post and pop them. Yeah, I can pop a few party poppers in a minute. Just let Josh have his moment of glory with his hammy. There you go. Before and after straightening my Lincoln mint penny. Then Viper Tech says, Edward, make your mind up. There are different backgrounds. You're quite correct, Derek. The first picture was taken before he got his rolling pin out, and the second picture was after he got his cigarette lighter out and his rolling pin. That's how to do it, isn't it, Rob? Rolling pin, just give it a good bash. Yeah, don't do a cleggy and melt it. A little bit too hot. Oops, it's all melted. Different coins, see that on eBay. Ian says, from curly blob to fat blob. Now, we said last week we were doing a copyrighted thing on blobs. They're not blobs anymore, they're Joshes. So it's a Josh if there's one blob and Joshes if there's several blobs. Get it right, Ian. That's the way. Gently roll, crack. What's a cleggy? Sounds like it's something to choke up. Rick says King Edward I. Well said, Steve. It's a Josh. A curly Josh and a flat Josh. There you go. Well, remember, I'll say that in the video. Fat Fudge Face says Newark. We're all chipping in here. Yeah. Thanks, Stephen, for dropping in, mate. I didn't dream in my wildest dreams that you would come to a lowly live stream, but thank you so much for that. Mucho appreciated. Nearly midnight, so he's got to go out and do a bit of night hawking under the water. Yeah, 4 minutes to midnight where you are, Stephen. Josh is nearly bent over on itself, so happy with the straightening. He used 2 blocks of wood and a vice. Tell me you didn't do that, Josh. Please tell me you didn't do that. Stephen had a good swinging in the sea this morning. I hope the water's quite warm. Yep, ta-ra, Steve. Thanks very much, mate. Much appreciated. Rob says pictures or it didn't happen. Freezing. What's freezing? Tell me that's not the chat again. The chat's still working. Oh, freezing. Do you mean as in, surely if you can freeze it, you make it brittle? South Coast detecting by Fudge Face. Kimmy says grr. Right, 30 viewers still. Amazed they're still here. Normally the prizes are given away and they disappear. Poof, 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 gone. Ivy's Metal Detecting UK, good evening to you. You just missed out on a pair of shades. Now Ivy would have probably loved these. Look, camo shades with nice groovy orange tint, but unfortunately that's been and gone. Detecting a past. Won those at about 14 minutes ago. Bye bye bugger. Put a cloth over the wood, tighten it. If it's bent over on itself, you'd have a half, wouldn't you? I think if I was ever brave enough to do a straightening, I would probably use a bit of heat, but perhaps a little bit more heat than Mr. Random used. That wasn't another pair for giveaway. That was it. That was it. You can have that pair there. Just print a screen, Rob. Put it into your Photoshop, cut it out, and you can have that pair. You're not having a spanner. It's one spanner. I did see the latest video of an excited Ivy finding stuff on the beach, and I think you got a few more subscribers than last time. Josh used a wedge to straighten that a little bit at a time. She had I think Ivy had a camo t-shirt on in the last video, didn't she? I did notice that. No hang around Lee wants them back for the weekend, Steve. What are you on about? Make it 2 spanners. Scanners? 2 scanners. Do 2 scanners. Spanners. Is that Kimmy going? If so, thanks very much for dropping in. It's a pleasure. I think if that's directed to me. 29 viewers. If you haven't, please, before you go, hit the old thumb up. Excellent. And if you haven't, please, doing. Right, 29 people at the moment. I've got 2 pictures left. I think Cromwell's, or did we use one? Let's have a little look. No, we've done one of Cromwell's. And the other one I was in 2 minds to put up, and I thought, Hal, I'll do it. This is another Cromwell's find. If you know where Cromwell lives, you wouldn't be surprised. Clod up Scott, new perm. He's banging. Ivy's hammered up today. Vote Aaron for spanner. Oh God, you start us off and off now. So there you go. I'll have to keep Cromwell's 2 pictures on for next week. Simeon, good evening. Diana, good evening. I don't know if I said good evening before, but I'll say it again. Be careful what you put on YouTube. Well, just fines, mate. I'm not promoting anything. Let's get it off screen, shall we? Nothing to see here. Nothing to see. So that's all the pictures done and dusted. If I say the chat box hasn't frozen tonight, that means it will freeze immediately. Well, I think we're going great guns. Yep, still working. So Ian's happy. I'll have to take my chance with YouTube. History is history. Right, I'm going to ignore the word spanner for the rest of the evening. 26 people. I think I'll wrap it up, shall I? This is what a party popper. First one to give me a colour of either blue, reddy pink or yellow. Go. Red. Well, it's red here, but when it goes up the camera, it looks a bit pink. So, you know. So there we go. It's a pinky red one. I'm sure I'm going to have some sort of long-term health condition over this lot. South Coast detecting yellow, and Derek never blue because I feel generous. That's the yellow. That's gone over me mic. And who said blue? Derek. Blue. Blue, blue, blue. Oh. Hope you lot got your ear defenders on or your little earplugs in. I don't want you to come whinging at me saying I've given you ringing ears. There is no brown. In the new packet, there's green, blue, yellow, sort of red, but always purple as well, but that's for another day. I did go past where I bought the posh gold cone poppers, but they were about 3 times the price of what they were last time, and I'm too tight because, you know, got no patrons. There you go. What more can I say? I've updated my Patron page, or my Patreon page, should I say. A lot of goodies on offer. Special, unique stuff which you won't get anywhere else. So I'm not saying become a patron, just have a look. If I get this right, it'll be a miracle. I think we have to have the HTTPS or HTTP at the front to make it a live link. Try the link out. I'm not sure whether I've typed it right. It should be a link. It's got a line under it. Try it. Just tell me. Tell me. First one to say it's working, I'll give you another party popper. We'll do a party popper. Oh, chat broke. Don't tell me that. Do you know what? I reckon that chat works for about an hour. I reckon I've got to put another 50p in the meter. Alright. I will kickstart the chat. There's a refresh button here, but if you refresh it, it doesn't work. You have to remove the authorization. You have to click authorize again and go through this laborious thing of putting an email address in. And then my password. The good thing is I've done it so many times now. I know my password. Then you got to say that channel, and then you got to give it the allow. And then as if by magic, it will go kajum, and hopefully it'll work again. Derek, that took me to a porn link. That's the message got hidden. I will show it. I hope it don't take you to a porn link. Should have tested it in my browser, really, shouldn't I? Let's try it. No, that's good. That's good. I'm gonna update that video on the splash screen at the front. But if you look at the tiers on the right hand side, all the little yellow, writing green background jobs, I've probably made a rod for my own back, because the more you go down, the more stuff I've got to do. So I've actually got to do some work for a change, but there we go. Anywho, I'm not going to bang on the drum about that. Good working. Who actually said working? Hang on, there's a withheld one. Pornhub. I'm not going to show that one. Let me have a look. Works. So South Coast Detecting was the first person on my screen that says it works, but he just could have said it works and didn't check it. So what colour do you want South Coast Detecting? Because you've just pipped Martin, who will be very annoyed. So what colour do you want South Coast Detecting? I better go down to the bottom, I suppose. You could have told me. And Adventures in Dirt. Good evening. Welcome. I got carried away with the party popping and I missed you. But good evening and thank you very much for dropping in. You had to shout to get my attention. So if you put at Suffolk Sifter Detectorist, that comes up in big orange. So I can't miss it. A chat meter take shillings. Yeah, I don't know what it is with that chat box. Literally at last just over the hour, and then that just stops working. Purple. WBC is generally quite upset. Yellow. It just so happens that I do have a yellow. I've got a blue one and a yellow one. All the others are in a new packet, so there's going to be a sad, poor little blue one left on its own. So this is for South Coast Detecting. If I can get it undone for you. There you go. There is a smoking gun. And we've got a poor sad little blue one. Poor little blue popper. That didn't work, Shilling King Metal Detecting. If you put at and then start typing Suffolk, that'll come up with the name. You click on the name, you've just typed Suffolk space Sifter space Detectorist. That don't work like that. Steam Petticoat, should I change my channel name? Why? Go hardcore, do both. Oh, so someone want to go me a better metal detector. Give you? Is it a predictive text faux pas? Ah, my ears. I've just gave someone a good ear bashing. Yep. Adventures in Dirt. Doing an epic giveaway. So pop over to Adventures in Dirt and watch that video. Poor little blue popper. Tell you what, top right of the black chat box, have a look. It's a number. First person to send me a text will get a party popper and a name mention. So don't text me if you don't want me to read your name out. Adventures in Dirt, thanks for the show. No worries. Should really have put a link in, but I've got screens open everywhere. We have a... Well, I'll probably... Look, make me put your glasses on, you see. I've got two... You can stop the text now, because it's costing you money. There's already... No, I've got one. And now I've got three. This is the Suffolk Sifter bat phone. I've got some ugly mug on there. This is a phone purely for Suffolk Sifter. Right, we have 3 messages. Both timed at the same time. So the first one is from Ian. Don't keep saying that. No spanners. I'm not going to... No, you've just lost your eligibility for a popper. And then Lawn Bowler said spanner, so you're not getting a popper either. I said first person to text me for a popper. Fred Furlong. Yeah, that is my number. I think. I don't want to give away someone else's number. Who's Fred? Sounds very dodgy. But yes, that is the number. If you look on the black chat screen in grey, there is a number. It's not a secret. It's a burner phone, so everything goes horribly wrong. I just chuck the SIM away. Get another one. Not a problem. So no, obviously nobody wants this blue popper. Phone number's 999. I should put this phone nearer. I don't know whether can you hear the text message thing going off. Now, if someone were to ring it, I'd put there on voice on hands-free. You could be able to hear them, and you'd be able to hear who the person sounds like. But I don't reckon anybody got enough guts for that. Right. Right, WBC, blue popper to cheer me up. I won't read the second bit, but blue popper. Probably can't see that because of the light. Right, blue popper just for WBC. Do it. Really, that's a good one. Can you see the smoking gun? Right, that's all the poppers out of the old bags. I'll crack open a new one next Wednesday. So anybody got enough guts except Ian or Josh or WBC to ring the hotline? And I will put it on hands free so everybody else will hear what you sound like. You're all clickbaiters. What are you on about, Scott? Made you more sad? What has it made you more sad for? Brothers Detectors, good evening to you. Thanks very much for dropping in. Cromwell's in. I've just shown your pictures, Cromwell. I got told off for showing this one. Let me have so I can find it. This one, I put that on, whether rightly or wrongly, Cromwell. And I got told not to show it. So instead, I'll show this one. Yep, South Coast Detecting. That is my number. You've texted. Thank you ever so much. If anybody would like to ring the phone, I'll put you on hands free. You can be my guest. Yeah, it's not a random number. That it actually is my number, or it's Suffolk Sifter's number. I don't know, Cromwell. I thought there was no problem with it, but apparently YouTube might take offence, but I don't know how true that is. Oh, boys and girls, can we play nicely, please? Come on, WBC, Ian and Josh. Come on, let's play nicely. Oh. Right, who's on the hotline? I'll put this on. You should be able to hear them.
Hello.
Good evening. Who's that?
It's Alistair Taylor calling on behalf of the Conservative and Unionist Party.
Uh-huh. Go ahead. I'm all ears.
Yeah. we're obliged to call all UK citizens and foreign residents in regards to Brexit.
Okay, right. Give me best shot.
Yeah, what I'm calling about today is to inform you that we are moving back into the European Union.
Uh-huh. Any more?
Yep. I know.
I'm afraid you haven't got my vote.
Right.
Well, it started off good, but it sort of petered out towards the end.
I understand that. I was shocked by this as well.
I know, well, if you come a bit more prepared, then you probably would have made a bigger impact.
Both Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II and Prime Minister May will be announcing this at a press conference tomorrow.
Okie doke, no problemo. And you will be there as well?
Well, yeah, I know.
It started off great, it picked up a bit, and it's just petered out. So,
Well, interesting as well is that the pound is changing over to the euro.
uh-huh. Good, is that it?
Yes, as of Monday next week,
Right.
there will be no more British pounds in circulation.
Good. I haven't got any British pounds, so that's good for me.
Well, any quid you have will need to be changed to the euro before Monday.
What about the green pound notes? I've got plenty of them. No?
Yeah, that's right. The British pound is just expensive toilet paper now.
Right, well, it's lovely talking to you. I'm going to cut you right off now. Thanks for your call. Oh dear, I've never met a radio host, would I be cutting them off in the mid-flow? But thank you very much. Not 100% sure who it was, but I've got your number. Sounds Aussie. "35 thumbs, must be a record. Can I have a party popper?" Do you reckon Anne's as thumb up monitor, in her capacity as thumb up monitor, I reckon she's due a party popper for doing this sterling work week in, week out, and I'm going to have to open a new pack of party poppers. It's very sad. It's a very sad occasion because I don't like opening new ones because I use them. Right, what colour would you like? The world's your oyster or lobster. You've got all the colours in here, Anne. You've got purple, you've got yellow, you've got blue, you've got green, you've got a pinky red. Up to you. Gowan Garrett is on here again. Good evening, Gowan Garrett. We've just been doing party poppers, and we've had a phone in. We had a phone in. You know, I mean, had a famous person phone in from the government saying about we're going in to the union again, and we're going to have euros come Monday. Recognition at last. What colour would you like, Anne? Purple. Purple! There's not many purples in here. I reckon they're rare. There's more blues and purples, but just for you, Anne. Purple. Just for Anne. Thank you for being thumb up monitor. Here we go. Oh, that ricocheted off the ceiling. There we go. My popper bin is getting full. I'm going to pack up at 10:30, so pick the one at the bottom. That was nearly at the bottom, Rick, that purple one. Mr. Random. Purple like Regtons. Palmsy's back, he just missed a phone in. You know, anybody daft enough to call, the numbers on the top right of the black background or the chat box, it's in grey, so it doesn't stand out. I put it there a week or two ago just to see if anybody would notice it, but now it's out there. You know, the smoke's out and it won't come back. Do I have any giant fudge-tastic party poppers? I haven't got any giant fudge-tastic party poppers, but what I did have a couple of weeks ago was some cones, some gold cones. They were very, very special party poppers. There was only a pack of about 5 or 6, and they went off with a bang, and they burnt my hand. So they're that special. They were special. Okay, I'm back. I had a phone call. Well, I've got your number. I'm going to stalk you at night time. I'm going to wait till 4 o'clock in the morning and ring your phone. Actually, ring your landline. Still can't see it. Oh, blimey. Somebody posted it on here a little while back. If you scroll up, let me find it. I had someone called... Where's he gone? Fred Furlong. I'll type something in here. There you go. They were gold cone party poppers. Now you lot are only doing text to make me put my glasses on, aren't you? We have a new message, probably from YouTube, saying you're banned now because you shoot that. Hello, I don't know whether you want me to mention your names, but I will. Good evening to Simeon and Diana. Thank you very much. Now, have you? So all this is just some sort of a collection of phone numbers. You see, I'm going to spam you afterwards. No, seriously, it's just another angle. And if we ever get someone who calls it, I will put you on speakerphone, and you will be going out on the live stream. Just to make sure you know before you ring it. So don't ring it if you don't want to be on it. Righty, another 4 or 5 minutes and I'll wind up. Good voiceover. No, I just got bored. There was a good call to start with, then it sort of petered out, and then it picked up a bit, and then that just went again. So Rob's too busy Snapchatting. I thought you were on Grindr. I thought you said you're going to be on Grindr tonight, Rob. Every send. I don't want to see anybody's knob, so please don't send any pictures. I shouldn't have said that really, should I? Because you're going to get somebody, aren't you? And that's not going to be theirs. There's going to be a picture off the internet somewhere. I know, but I don't want them, all right? Just type the random letter in just to make sure the chat box is working, and I can't see it working. Yes, it is. Yes, it works. Good. Yeah, Scott's going to off to do stuff. See you later. All take care. Nice to see everyone as usual. Good night. Thanks ever so much. Much appreciated. Cromwell did the party poppers box say hand grenades on it. Yeah, they were hot though. Not joking aside, they did heat the hand up, so they were pretty good as well. And they had gold confetti, which was good. If I get a new patron on my Patreon page, I'll buy a new box of gold cone poppers. Yeah, I know it's going to happen now, Mr. Petticoat. I do have to open my big mouth. I always open it and I put not 1 but 2 feet right in. Toby Sue was upset about me saying anyone can ring apart from her. No, what I said was that I wanted someone to text about the poppers, not the spanners. Got booted from Grindr after you put in a complaint. I wouldn't complain about you, Rob. You were very cuddly. You give good man hugs. Here we go again. You're making me put my glasses on because there'll be no way in God's earth I can see this. Oh, I'm looking at me. No, I'm going to put... Right, who's calling a golden shot?
Well, hello, Mr. Sifter. How are you?
That's got to be Rob Random.
Rob Random? How dare you? This isn't Rob Random at all. Does it sound like Rob Random? Rob Random has no class.
Well, no, I wouldn't go that far.
Well, fair enough. All right then. No! This is Aaron from South Coast Detecting.
Right, okay, Aaron, how the devil are you? I'll go along with it.
I'm good, Steve. Well, I just saw the number, and I can't resist getting myself all over your little video here on YouTube. I can't help myself.
See, there you go. So you ring up, you get your voice, and you're going to be immortalised. You're going to be on this live chat video for eternity.
Or until it gets taken down because of the Nazi paraphernalia.
Or before it gets taken down for the Nazi paraphernalia. You're quite correct.
So, hey, I just want to say a big hello to everyone in the chat. It's been a good chat tonight. It's been a good video. You put on a good do, Steve.
It's been reasonable tonight, hasn't it? Been reasonable.
Yeah, I want to say a well done to little Lee as well, detecting the past on winning those shades. You jammy little devil.
Yeah, well, someone's got to win them. Somebody's got to win them.
Yeah, well done, bud. Well done. Yeah. So, does this call get a party popper? I know. I've already had one today. No, actually, I've had two, haven't I? Already.
What colour do you want, mate?
Well, I'll tell you what. Can we have? I keep saying yellow. Let's have a blue. If you've got a blue, let's have a blue.
I've got hundreds of blues, but I don't think I can. I can't multitask, so I don't know if I can pop it as well as. Let me see if I can pop it as well as talking to you. Here we go. Hold your ears. Ah.
Flipping heck. Yeah, that was loud.
That's good. That's good. Righty howdy.
Yes?
Thank you for your call. Don't rack up your pay-as-you-go credits too much.
Oh, well, just before I go, thank you for having me. Don't forget to check out South Coast Detecting. Give it a little sub. Ta-da.
Right, thanks for blatant plug, and we'll catch you later on.
Bye.
Bye. Well, there you go. You meet some strange people when you haven't got a gun. Now, we've got a text message on here, haven't we? Before I so rudely interrupted. Hey mate, top live stream, great giveaway tonight. Ask Rob if he's got his chest cam on. Take care, Dino. I think it's like reading out a Christmas card, isn't it? Thank you, Dino. Right, it's 1:30. I'm going to wind it up. I really appreciate everybody turning up tonight. It's been good. If I can get the right screen on, I'll tell you how many people are hanging in there. There's whole 23 people hanging on to everything what's happening tonight. There's text, there's live call-ins, there's party poppers, there's giveaways. What more do you want? I just need me watch hours. So get out there, go back, look at my videos again, and get my watch hours up. Right, just read your comments and I'm going to wind her up. I'm going to wind her up. I see, you prompted him to say that, didn't you, Ian? Asked for a spanner. Careful with what? Speaking the truth. Okay, right. I'm not going to get into that sort of thing and politics and religion and stuff like that. So, wide berth where that's to do. Right. Aaron has only got one ear. Yep. Well, I did warn to put a little finger in his ear. Bombsy, been a blast. I'm going to wind it up. It's true. Cleggy, and I'm not saying that. Night all, says Rob. Fred, 36 thumbs. Magic. I'll settle for that. If anybody hasn't, thumb up. Grand. And I'll give this button one more push because I like the little ping. Ping. There you go. Good. Go and have a binge in my old videos. Don't go back too far because they're fairly crap, the early ones. I think I've improved over the year, but we're not sure. Oops. Have we lost WBC? I hope not. Thanks to Detecting the Past. Give me your address, either email it there or use Messenger on Facebook. I will get that to you as soon as possible, bearing in mind we're a little village and we haven't got a post office anymore. They've taken our post office away, and they come out one morning and one afternoon a week, and that's all we've got. So depending when the post office is here, I'll pop it in the post then. Thank you, Fudge Face. Thanks, Ian. I hope we're not upset, WBC. Post a really long video, and we'll put it on our phones before we go to sleep. That doesn't work apparently, so I was told. So you could you could go to my playlist and watch all the videos one after the other while you're in bed, but it doesn't work apparently. Night all. Thanks all. Taking the Past, you will email me. Thank you very much. Rob, make sure it has Bob's in it. Bob's in it for watch time. What are you on about? Rob, he just tells me these random things. I don't understand. Bob's. I think you mean boobs, but you left an O out. Thank you, Anne. Much appreciated. Shilling King Metal Detecting UK text. And thanks everyone. South Coast Detecting was fun. Fred, HH, everyone night night. Off to eat some fudge cake now. Yep, cheers. Petticoat, nice one. Aaron, just one video, a long video. Trouble is, people don't watch it to the end. That drops off, and then you're in trouble with YouTube. You have to watch to the end, to the bitter end. Cheers, Steve, mate. You get my text. I've got loads of texts, but I'm not sure. You're going to have to confirm who you are. It's no good text me with a number because I don't know your numbers. You have to give us some sort of a clue when you text. Stansdev, good night, good luck out digging. I will be out in the next day or three. Boob, one boob, yeah. Geez, boob. Bobs for short, yeah, less rude, yeah. XP, not everyone. Pathfinders. Hi guys, you're a bit late. I'm wrapping it up, but thanks. Appreciate the thought dropping in. But if you drop in at 9, you'll get more content, as it were. And what's your Facebook page? It's all getting personal. Leave a long video on phones overnight. South Coast is taking night all. Be out tomorrow at a ring honey hole. Long as it's not a normal honey hole, you're fine. And I mean that in the poo sense and not any rude sort of sense. All right, I'm going to cut myself short again. Rob loves that. He just can't wait for me to cut myself short when I hit this button. But if you look at it and you play it back, it is not short. Right, I have to move this down because I have to hit this button. And we'll try again. Thanks everybody. If you comment now, probably not going to look at it because I'm looking at something else. Thanks for your time. Thanks for your thumbs up. Thanks for your subscribing if you've subscribed. See you again next week, and you never know, I might have another giveaway. So we'll see you next week. This is where I pause and I point at the camera.